Okay, so as we all know, I've got a 3D printer, got a camera where I can keep an eye on it, see what's going on, but I have to physically be there to turn it on and off. Then I got into these little smart plugs. I was going to get the one by Amazon, but not with this one. As you can see, it's got almost 27,000 positive ratings. The Amazon one was only like 8,000. So I went with this one. I got 4 of them. It was like 25 bucks with shipping and all that fun stuff. The only catch is, not a catch for me, but it only works on the 2.4 gigahertz. Doesn't work on 5.0. And it can handle up to, I believe it's 10 amps. I have not tested that. My printer only uses about 3 amps, so we're more than good. On here, though, it shows their green app called the gosund app. That's what I would have imagined you would install. Yeah, it even says here, the gosund smart plug app. But got down into the comments and the replies and the questions, and even the people selling it tell them to use the Smart Life. So that's what I did. I downloaded Smart Life, set it up on my phone, and that's what I'm using. So this is the box I received. It's actually kind of a neat little box. I haven't opened it yet. You can hear that. There's a little rattle in there. Don't know what that is. Oh, it opens that way. Okay. Oh, let's see. Even got plug covers on it. Not sure why you really need that on one of these. So I got 4 of them. Looks like there's a little instruction book. Oh, I found what was rattling. I don't know what that is. I don't know. It was in the box. Looks like it's part of the... Oh, that's what it is. It's these little holes that they popped out. Whoop. There's one of those. So you can see it. There you can see them. That popped out. That's what was rattling. So you get this nice little folded up square thing of instructions. It tells you how to connect with Amazon and Google. And even the instructions say to use their gosund app. But I'm going to go with the instructions and everything that people asked and they were questioning. And we're going to use the Go Life. And because I plan on using it on my printer, that's where I'm going to install it. Other question I have that nobody's said anything about is if after you've programmed it, if you unplug it, do you have to reprogram it? So it's just a little plug-in device. It's got a little power button here. So let's test it out. I'll move you over here. There's the printer. There's my outlets. Can you see that one? You can. Plug it in. Heard it click. There's a blue light blinking. Let me move you over so you can see the lights on it actually. You see that blinky light? Now it says when it's blinking, it's ready to connect. So we're going to go into the app on my phone. And this is the app opening up. Oh, that's nice and bright, isn't it? I forgot about that. Let's see if I can dim that down. Keep forgetting my phone's too bright for the camera. And we got the button here that says add a device. And it's Smart socket. Wi-Fi. Oh, I didn't turn my Wi-Fi on. I don't know why they need my location, but whatever. I'll turn that off when we're done. Oh, and I got to put my password in for my Wi-Fi network. Give me a second here. And then power on the device after it is powered off for 10 seconds. I don't know how you power it off. Press and hold the power button. Let's try that. It's off. Supposed to wait 10 seconds. Oh, nope, turned itself back on. And it went to a slow blink. Let's just unplug it. Try to hold this in the screen area. It's been close enough to 10 seconds. Plug it in. Blue light's blinking. And we'll click next. Press and hold the reset button for 5 seconds until it blinks. Well, this doesn't have a reset button, so we're just going to hold the power button. Now it's blinking fast. Click next. I was actually doing that to start with. It's thinking about it. I guess you can't see that. I click the next button, it kind of grayed out, so I'm assuming it's trying to find it on my network. Well, click next, click the button to confirm. Next. Now this is on the fast blink. The instructions actually said slow, but we'll give it a second. It turned off, turned red. I think this is the one that did that earlier. It might be malfunctioning. The other one actually never turned off. We'll try it with this one. Oh, something connected. Device added successfully. I'm going to change the name just so we know which one we're connected to. We're going to call it test. Save. Power off. Who's off? Oh, it is the one that turned red. Powering back on. There, he's on. No, he's off. It's a red light. Okay, apparently the red light means it's on. No light means off. Okay. Well, now let's do the other one. I'm going to add another one. Click next. 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 Now, it was in blue fast blink mode. So let's switch this one over if we can. Powered off. Back on. Blinking blue fast. not connecting. Oh, there it goes. Slow blink. Alright, so we got one that's working. Let's get out of this. Go back to the one we called test. Power him on. It's got the red light showing he's on. No light here and no light there. Click this, green light here, red light there, and it's almost instantly. Now, what happens if we unplug it? Give it a few seconds. And I'm also going to plug it into a different outlet. Did it even make a difference? Now, it was off when I did it. Click the power button. Nope, it works. Oh, nice. And it works quick. Oop, don't need to test it. So off. So the main point of all this, so I can run my 3D printer. Let's see if I can get both the screen and the plug. So the screen is right here. Oh, look at that. So if there's any malfunction with my print or just something goes wrong, I'm out having dinner, I'm out at the bar drinking, I look at my camera and it's like, oh crap. Oh yeah, here. Camera keeps an eye on everything. I can be sitting at the bar, click the button, shut it down. Fabulous. That's why I bought this. And unplug this. I just want to test this again. I'll tip you down so you can see. Unplugging. We're going to let him sit for a moment. And then I don't really think I'll be moving it around, but you know, none of the other YouTube videos or any of the other reviewers did that. I had to pause. My dog was going off, as you can probably still hear. Alright, been sitting there that whole time, plugging in. I don't even think we have to wait. Click it. Ooh. Uh-oh. Nope, he's there. Alright, it works. Well, that's the end of this review. It does what I want it to do. As I was my voice. I showed you where I bought them on Amazon, the link. Gosund. It is UL listed, but you know how that is. Pretty simple. It's just on off. It's friggin' fabulous. Thank you. Okay, so it's actually been a couple days. I've had some time to actually play with and learn how to use these things properly. There you go. So we'll click on the Smart Life, the blue icon. You can see I've got 4 of them programmed in now. Got one for my amp, one for my Charon Anycubic printer, that's this one. My CR6SE, that's that one. And then my other one that's just going to the light. So you can see we got the Charon plugged in here. You can see the little power light there. And of course the screen for my Charon. And we just click the power button. Turn it on when I need. Most importantly, turn it off when I need to. One other thing that's kind of neat about this that I didn't know before is you can actually go into the thing itself. You can change the icon. So I have mine set up for the heads that are actually on my Chiron. You don't have to do that. You can also change the name, the location, like living room, south wall, north wall, east wall, what have you. If I get it to focus, there we go. So yeah, you can change the icon, the name, and the location. I've already done that with the 4 plugs that I got. And then if for some reason, I don't know why they really have it, because I think these little buttons out here are perfectly fine. You can see now it's green on my phone. Tap it again, goes off. The other thing I don't like is this is red when it's on. I would think red for off and blue for on, but whatever. I can tell the difference. But what I don't get is you can click on the icon, and then you just got a big button. You can turn it off and on with the big button. I don't know what else they'd put there. But the other thing, and they're really faint, is you can switch off and on. I don't know why. You can set up a schedule, a timer for how long it's on. So if you want it on for 10 minutes, 2 hours, 12 hours, whatever. Hopefully you can see those. There we go. There's the timer. You can also set up a schedule. And then you can just add it. You can have it turn on at a certain time, turn off at a certain time. The only real things, in my case, I wouldn't need it, but who knows, something could come up. The only things I could think of, for instance, if you have a coffee pot, you get up at 6 in the morning, walk down the stairs, you have it set to turn on at, let's say, 5:50, and you walk down the stairs, coffee's ready. All set and ready to go. The other thing I could think of, if you have kids, let's say 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock, they can watch TV. So it turns on at 7. They can watch TV down in their game room, play video games, watch movies, whatever. 9 o'clock's bedtime. You don't need to go down and tell them. It just shuts the power off. Now, of course, they could just unplug the plug and plug it in, but if they don't know that, I think it's great. So yeah, I've got this one set up for the Anycubic. Got one for my Chiron, one for the amp up in the living room. My home theater system, I have a separately powered subwoofer. Doesn't turn on and off with the system. You actually have to push a button. Well, I don't have to get up off my lazy butt no more. I can just open my phone and turn it on. So now I know why they have as many positive reviews as they do. I am going to be adding another positive review. Granted, I've only had them a couple of days. There's a little bit of a learning curve setting it up. Keep in mind, I did not read the instructions. I went off somebody else's, video. It's like, oh, it's just one button. How hard is that? It's really not that hard. You just got to make sure it's blinking fast. You don't want it plugged in when you start. You actually have the app open on your phone, plug it in, and it pairs. It was actually pretty easy. I was making it more difficult because I was trying to press the button and reset it according to the instructions and stuff. Don't do that. Not much on here. I know they rate it for 10 amps. My printers pull about 3 amps. 5 maybe with both of them running at the same time, but they don't plug into the same one, so it really doesn't even matter. I got no complaints. These are awesome. They're fabulous. I'm actually thinking I'm going to order a few more. They have some dimmer switches I saw that could be interesting. Dim the lights like down in the my theater room, so I can dim them down without having to get up and do that. Just slide it down with my phone or just turn them off completely, as the case may be. So yeah, nothing but great reviews for it at the moment. Now, if they go out in 6 months to a year, I don't know. None of the other reviews have mentioned any of that. I don't know how long they've had theirs. So I've had mine about just a few days. And all 4 of them work great. I don't have any issues with any of them. So that's about all I got. Thank you.